D Freeze in the building. Moses himself. Peace to you, brother. If you want to get on, let me know. If you want to get on, let me know. We are talking about today, the celebration of New York Liberty first WNBA championship. I was around when it first the NBA WNBA started. And shout out to you, brother D Freeze. That please check this out. Go to his channel. Know about boxing and other stuff, and he be having some heavy hitters on there. Hopefully, I'll be checking. Get me on this side. But peace to you and your families. Be glad that you're here. If y'all can hear me, if you can hear me, press one. Let's get these announcements out the way. Shout out to the underrated one family, my family, the day ones, and also the ones along the way. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. Very much appreciate it. I am grateful that you throughout the years and been in the Rocky and stuff, that you're still rolling with the number one grinder. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate it. And let's keep on fighting for that truth and stand on it. Right? Stand on it. All right. Shout out to No Duck Soul Productions. That's my brother Clarence McLean. Shout out to you. Thank you for your consistent support of this, right? I'm sorry, brother D Freeze in this significant one. Shout out to significant one and the rest of the family. Pardon me. Also, brother McLean, and Tiffany and the rest of the family. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Sister Coco. Shout out to Queen Coco T now. So I forgot to say that. Sorry. Woo-hoo. Shout out to the LDBC, that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community, also basketball community. Shout out to Brother 7A Sports TV, the creator. He the one put it together with the other brothers years ago. And I still rolling with the LDBC. Shout out to Brother Tom Biz. He the one introduced me to the family years ago, and I've been part of it ever since. LDBC all day. All right? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. Also, shout out to hashtag TWT family. Yes, you see V Freeze that DW Freeze on. So my brother G5 and the significant one, Sister Quick, they the one put it together. And shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. And that's where you might see some LDBC and some TWT family up in here. You never know, never know. All right. Ah, one roll, please. 28 years. The New York Liberty, along the way, they have been in the finals a few times, but they got it done. They got it done. Hold on for 1 second, please. I see something. I see something. No, so it's big up. Uh, you know, what was a hard fought? The first game they won 95-93. The second game, the Liberty won 80-66. Third game, Liberty won again 80-77. That's a final overtime. No, that's overtime. No, I'm sorry. Let me read it again. They read the final overtime of the first game, 95-93. Second game, Liberty was won 80-66. Three again, Liberty won 80-77. Game four. No, the Lynx won the first game, but the rest of the game Liberty had won. No. Then the Lynx won another game. That's game four. Then we had game three. Now we game three. Game three, the Liberty won 80-77. Game four, the Lynx came back and beat Lynx beat the Liberty, uh, 82-80. And finally, Liberty won the final overtime 67-62, and they captured their first WNBA championship. So salute to the New York Liberty. We want to talk about them briefly, hopefully. Let me see. D Freezer, you still in the building? Let me know. So you come by. There's a link right there. Anybody want to come up, talk about it? Feel free. But I watched some of it on YouTube, clips here and there, and it was a hard fought series. Liberty did lost. They lost to they lost last year too. They came back and win. So and then people don't know how hard that is. That you win. Usually, when a team lose a champ, you lose a finals. It's hard to come back. It really is because you got other teams got better. And but New York Liberty they didn't give up. They stayed the course, and that's thing. So and so And that's good. That's good for the city. We needed that, man. We needed that, and also the Yankees is playing too. Yankees playing, so we'll talk about that. New York Liberty. Women pull it out. Yeah. They the toast of the town, toast of the city, toast of the state. Yo. Yeah, that's all right. So Knicks, y'all got to get one too. They Knicks lost last night to Boston. Boston did them dirty, but it's all right. We're talking about we talking about New York Liberty. New York Liberty. But I want people to come on, let's talk about it. Women do their thing. Bro. They be do their thing. On today, man. Okay. You want to come up? You come up. Yeah, so what's up? We're gonna want people to come there and talk about it. I know for me when it first started, I believe I was in my early 30s. Oh, excuse me, shout out to brother Clarence McLean. Now I was telling the story that I did in the late 90s. I talked to Rebecca Lobo, Connecticut, Connecticut legend. You know, your dad, I mean, girls back then had a great Connecticut team, women's teams back then. And I talked to her, and hey, the Silicon One, how you doing, sis? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you here. Glad you're here. And I talked to Rebecca Lobo. Sadly, she couldn't start a WNBA career because she had her knee involved with her, so she had to retire early. But she was one of the main women that wanted to help that she didn't really get it started, but she was one of the vocal points. Then you got other women come along. Then you got the Houston Comets. They become the first dynasty of women's NBA. You got Cheryl Swoops. You got the late great Tina Thompson. You got Cynthia Cooper and others. You got others like Seattle won championship, Minnesota. So we look at it, had great women basketball. You gave me press one, the cynical one. So they gonna celebrate the women. Home city, New York. Um, shout out to brother Clarence McLean. Shout out to you, brother. But I was talking this at his when I remember he did his live earlier. That my late parents used to we used to have a conversation about women, women, women. And now I remember that my hold on 1 second, please. So, so I'm back. Yes, yeah. So my parents, we always talking about women. Even when I was very, very young, and made impact. You know, and see how they overcome it. Especially our black women. See how they overcome our women overcoming. It's rewarding. It's just that for me, I'm just saying that that sometimes the black women still have to take the backseat of other women, and I don't like that. And I think there are some black women should talk about that. But there are other women, but there are black women have made an impact around the world. Not no feminists and all that. No, they made impact around the world, and we need to put some respect on that. I know sometimes talk about women need to be accountable. Yes, I'm still going to do that. I'm not going to say men need to be accountable too, but there are women have made an impact in this world throughout the decades that's not being talked about. Late great Athea Gibson, first black woman won in Wimbledon. It was not Serena Williams. It was Athea Gibson back in the 50s, right? Well, we're going to talk about the women today, what impact they made around the world. Oh, snap! You finally got up here. I guess Melon was good to you today, huh?
What's good?
What's good? What's good, fam?
Ain't nothing. Just chilling. Finished working.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the Liberty one?
I mean, it was a good look for them. First championship in the franchise history. It was a good
Yeah.
look. I remember when the Mystics won their first championship.
Yeah.
fire. Because I know a lot of people say they don't watch WNBA, but when you have a team win the championship for the first time, because for a long time the Los Angeles Sparks dominated the league. For a long time they dominated the league. So when you have some of these other cities and these other teams win the championship, it starts to bring more eyes to the sport because they don't really buy into it until a team is actually doing something. It's almost like watching, like when we watch football. We like the teams that we like, but when they're losing, you don't really care to watch the game. You'll watch it again and again. They're about to start to get blown out, or the game ain't going the way you think it should go. You pretty much start tuning into another game that's more interesting. You still like the team, but you ain't really into it because the team doing that. That's the same thing with the WNBA. You don't mind sport, but if your team ain't doing nothing, you ain't really interested in it. Once they start winning and they win a championship, man, you got people that's going to show up to the games and stuff like that. Because for a long time, the Washington Mystics, when they was literally count around how many people was in there. Now play they going like full like okay. They got some people in there. But when they first started playing, like it was like the first full goals that would build up. Everybody else was scattered throughout the stadium. You was like, damn, it's his. So it's all good look when it win first. Um, I like a couple of the females that's on the Liberty. I had a couple of them in my WNBA fantasy league. Stewart is my favorite. She's been in my league for the last 2 years. She's one of my favorites from Liberty because I don't care what nobody said. That white girl she's virtually unstoppable. The only time she gets stopped is when she stops herself because she can literally score and rebound with anybody.
Yeah. Yeah. When the Mystics won their championship, I forgot what year.
It's probably about 5 years ago now. Probably about 5 years ago now. It was a minute.
Oh God.
Let me look at
How many did the Mystics? Did they win more than one?
it was a minute. I know that.
Yeah, I forgot to watch the Mystics. Yeah. So we celebrating New York Liberty. Well,
2019 championship.
2019.
It was 2018 going into the 2019.
Yeah, I like that chair, man. I want a chair like that. Can I have a chair like that?
Oh, actually, this I got this one because they didn't have a Washington Commanders, so I got this one because this is the other home team. So I represent for both the home teams. So they got to the finals for the first time in 2018, and then the following year, 2019, they won it. So yeah, it's like 5 years ago. Like I said, it's like 5 years ago.
It's crazy because that's the same thing as the New York Liberty. They lost a championship last year and they won this year.
Yep. It's usually how it goes in the WNBA because even in the NBA, if a team is put together, a lot of time make it for the first time like Boston. Boston made it 2 years ago. They made it to the finals and they lost, and then they went back last year and won. So very seldom.
I can't hear you, bro.
I didn't mute myself. Hold up.
Yeah, because you got a little echo too.
I think it's there we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, a lot of times when a team go for the first time, they're not quite ready. Very seldom do you get a team that goes for the first time and they win it. It's the same thing that happened with the Milwaukee Bucks. They went there, they lost the first time, they went back the following year and won. Same thing happened with Boston. They went there the first time, went back the following year and won it. So it usually doesn't happen the very first time. Very seldom does it happen the first time a team goes. It's usually the second go around because they don't know what to expect in the finals. They're not quite ready because the other team that wins it usually been there before. And so they know how to dig a little deeper when that game is on the line. That team that made it for the first time, all their emotions is spent making it to the championship. They finally made it to the final. It's almost like going to the Super Bowl. You finally made it to the Super Bowl, and all your emotions is spent. But when you're going against a team like the Patriots or a team like Kansas City, who's been there before, they ain't tripping off of making it there. They've been there before. They want to win.
Yeah.
So that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, man. I want that chair, man. I want a chair for myself like that, man. I don't know what team I'm gonna put on
Yeah,
it though.
I got a whole little setup up here. This is my little office area. I got it right off the side, off of my dining room. I made a little office area, so when I'm at work, I sit here. When I'm doing my live stream, I'm right here. I got 2 laptops. I just bought my second laptop, so I got 2 laptops. Um, One is for work, and the other one is for when I'm doing my live streams. I can use it to see other stuff. So if I want to pull something up, I got my other laptop right here. I can just look it up real quick. So when I'm up here debating against people, I can pull the information right away. I can pull the information up. I'm like, nah, that's not it. It's not quite that.
Yeah,
You said it was this, but it's not that.
that's what's up, man. Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Yeah. Now, is it true, Kevin Durant?
Huh?
Is it true that Kevin Durant might be going to the Cavaliers? Because I be seeing it.
Who going to the Cavaliers?
Kevin Durant. That's what I read.
Kevin Durant?
Yeah.
Nah. Hell no. He's still with the Phoenix Suns. He ain't going nowhere. Him, Bradley Beal, and Kevin and Booker, they ain't going nowhere. If anybody go, it'll be Bradley Beal. It won't be Kevin Durant or Booker. If anybody go, it'll be Bradley Beal because he seems to can't stay healthy. Ever since he got that injury in Washington, it's almost like John Wall. He got that injury in Washington. Now he can't seem to stay healthy. That injury that he had. I don't know if it's the same leg or same ankle, but he's starting to have lingering effects. Every so often he'll play probably about a good month and a half, and then all of a sudden you see he ain't playing. He's sitting on the bench for a game or two. So he might be the one that goes before anybody else go. Nah, Durant ain't going nowhere. They gonna hold on to him as long as they can, as long as they got the money. See, that's the thing about the NBA. They don't have a salary cap, so they can pay these basketball players whatever they want. They ain't got no salary cap. I think that's the thing that changed the NFL with the salary cap. Now you have so many top level players going to different teams because teams can't afford to keep them. Because if they pay them what the going rate for that position is, they're going to lose out on other players. So a lot of times, some of these top players, like you see, DeAndre Hopkins just went to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper, he just went to the Buffalo Bills. Then you got your man Adams. He came over to the Jets where he demanded a trade to go to the Jets. So it's like they got to make cap space. So a lot of these teams that's not winning, you'll see them start to move players here and there because they got to make cap space in order to bring in some better players. So that's the one thing that hurt the NFL. The other thing that hurt the NFL was the free agency. Because back in the days when Doug Williams and Joe Theismann and Darryl Green and Montana and all those guys was playing, there was no free agency. So you would see a guy play with the same team for like 15 years because there was no free agency. They had the free agency like they got now. So that's why guys was retiring with the same team their entire career.
When I get back to Liberty, I was watching I was like, man, now they had good. Liberty had good teams in the past. This just cannot never get over the hump. Like,
Yeah.
but then now I used to be frustrated. Like, I remember when they played against the Comps. I said, oh, shoot.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the reason why you can't never tell what team is going to be good from year to year, because so many people leave and go to another team, and you bring in new players. You never know what's going to happen because it's not the same team that it was the year prior. They got new pieces. They got pieces that left, so it's never the same team. Very seldom do you keep the same players. You try to keep the signature players, but
Yeah.
the lower people that still play a part, that some people think that their part is not as big, and then when they leave and they go somewhere else and you bring in some other pieces, you trying to figure out what happened. We still got this player, we still got that player, but you don't have those other small, those other people that y'all thought was insignificant. Those people ain't it. Those were the guys that they knew what their position was. They was going to play their role. They sat in the background and played their role. They knew what they had to do. They wasn't the star of the team, but they played a major part. Like that offensive line, when you start moving pieces around and you trying to figure out why your offensive line is not good. You got all pro right tackle or all pro left tackle, and then you got these two new guards that wasn't there, but they were Pro Bowlers the year prior. They ain't got no continuity with these other guys. They all new to the team. So, yeah, you got all of these stars individually, but they new to the team. They never played with each other. So sometimes it takes a while for that stuff to gel together.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're right. Right. Now I get back to the story. When I remember I see the Comets when Liberty played the Comets, I said it was good. It was a good team, but they was outmatched. Houston Comets back then they had more talent than the Liberty. And I was like, wow. But matter of fact, they was the first dynasty of the WNBA.
Yeah, the Sparks.
No, Houston Comets.
Oh yeah, the Comets. Yeah. They was before the Sparks, and then I think the Sparks. They brought in a couple of pieces.
Yeah.
And once they brought in those couple of pieces, because they end up getting my girl Candace Parker.
Mm-hmm.
They had Lisa Leslie over there.
Yeah.
They had the other little light-skinned girl. I forgot her name. The point guard. I forgot her name. They had her. They had all those pieces. Once they got all those pieces together, they just started balling.
They got balling, and after that, and go far right to the Olympics in 2004. They went gold, and I think practically half the team was the Sparks.
Yeah.
See, like yeah. It finished them all. I mean, I remember the men. The men got the bronze.
Yeah, that year. Yeah, the men got the bronze that year. That was because, see, what a lot of people was like, oh, the U.S. basketball Olympic basketball team ain't that damn good. Well, you got to look at the players that they put over there. Those wasn't the number one players in the world. They wasn't the top players in the world. Those was the second and third tier players that we sent over there. It wasn't the top tier, like the LeBron James and the Steph Curry and the Kevin Durant. All those guys wasn't going over there. They was like, nah, we got a championship we worried about. We ain't worried about no gold medal. We're trying to get a championship.
Right.
We got other years that we could play for the Olympics. We're trying to get a championship this year. We don't know if we're going to be able to get a championship this year. We know we can go to the Olympics in 4 years. We know that. So, I mean, that's what a lot of people, they were like, oh, the U.S. fell off. They ain't as good. The rest of the world caught up to the U.S. Nah. We were sending over our third string players, and y'all thought y'all caught up. Then when this past year, when we sent over that top layer, that top tier squad over there, they saw, oh no, the U.S. still got it. They still got it. they ain't fall off. They just ain't sent over the best players. You had LeBron and AD and Durant and Steph Curry. Man, they was smashing them people in the Olympics this past year.
Yeah.
That joint wasn't even
There
close.
is a difference of the tier of the players.
Yeah,
There's a
it
difference.
wasn't even close.
Now I remember I watched the 1988 men's team when the late great John Thompson coached it, and then
Hmm.
again they got the bronze too.
Yeah,
But there wasn't no top players on the college. They didn't have the top college players on that team either.
right.
But you know, there are some of them went on that had good NBA careers. I mean, not like all stars, but they had pretty. Some of them went to all pro. I mean, all NBA, but it wasn't top 10, was it?
No, it wasn't. I mean, that mean you can see the difference when it's not the top tier. You can see the difference. You be like, okay, they good, but they ain't that good. They they role players. They not really the best players on these teams. They the role players. Then when you send the best team over there, you like see that's the difference. You see how these girls and guys are scoring with ease, and then look at the other ones. They were struggling to score. They were playing against the same team that the other squads played against. They were playing against
Yeah.
some same people. But
Yeah.
when the top layer came over there and played, it didn't look the same. It was like, nah, it was like night and day. I was sitting there looking at Steph Curry shoot threes from damn near half court, making them joints. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
these niggas out here playing around with these boys. They out there playing around.
Especially the gold medal game. I'm like, he would just dance on, just wait a minute. I said,
It's a different level.
it's a different
You
level,
get
yeah.
you get that different level. I mean, United States is always dominant when it comes to the Olympics. Like even though we might not get gold in an event that we normally get gold in, we still always end up leading the world in medals, leading the world in golds and silver and stuff like that. We still end up leading the world, but it's just the major sports that we pay attention to, which is basketball, track, um, that's mainly the ones that we really pay attention to, basketball and track. When we don't win those, we like, what happened? Why we especially basketball. We're like, why we not winning in basketball? We got the best players over here. Well, then you look at the players that actually is playing, then you realize, yeah, we got the best players over here, but we didn't send the best players to go play in the Olympics. Those
Nah.
was the other guys.
Yeah. Yeah. And I remember back, I was young then, but back in 1972 Olympic Games, that's when USA played Russia, and they got jerked, and to this day they never went to the goal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No.
I mean, there's always something. There's always something. You got the people that's gonna be biased. They're gonna find a way to cheat them out of a win here and there. But we got um we got we got some good games coming up this week. Some good
Yeah.
matches. I I hate to say it, dog, but I don't know. I think Aaron Rodgers might be done. I think Aaron Rodgers might be done. I think this might be his last year.
Do you want me to respond to that?
I'm just saying. I just think he might be
Do
done.
you want that? You told me like you want me to respond to that, right? That's what you
I mean,
get.
you can respond to it. I'm just looking at the man play. I'm like, see what it was. I think what it was. I think y'all was thinking y'all was going to get the old Aaron Rodgers once he got Devontae Adams. Y'all was going to get the old Aaron Rodgers. The problem is y'all got a old Aaron Rodgers. Y'all got a old Aaron Rodgers. Y'all didn't get the old Aaron Rodgers. Y'all got a old Aaron Rodgers.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you, brother. I'm gonna tell you. I'm one of the few that for me. Is this that? Yeah, I want Aaron Rodgers, but I was looking at the why I was looking at the offensive line. I thought that we were gonna get young and really strengthen that.
Yeah.
And the play calling was whacked. Um, and it's like for me, it's like, yeah, you can blame Mike Williams all you want, but if Rodgers ain't pushing the ball, I mean, yeah, I mean, he's it's Williams' fault. How is Williams' fault? I mean, like you do a duck.
Yeah.
I mean, like
I think the problem is your key positions. All of the guys are over 30 years old, except for running back. Except for running back and I think tight end. All your key positions, all your guys is over 30 years old. And I know 30 years old is not old in
we need some young ones, young blood.
Yeah, it's not old in civilian years, but in football years, 30 years old.
It is.
Over 30 years old is old.
That's going into twilight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that tells a lot.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, in every sport, once you start getting to your mid-30s, you start to decline. Some people can go a little bit further, like LeBron. He's 39. He's about to hit 40 this year. You can go a little bit further, but most guys, when they get to like 33 and older, you start that decline, and that's in every sport, not just football, not just boxing, not just basketball. In every sport, you start to decline. You can go look at I think the only sport you can play past your mid-30s is golf. That's the only sport you can play past your mid-30s is golf. Tennis, you need the athleticism. Basketball, you need your athleticism. Football, you need your athleticism. Yeah. Boxing, you need your athleticism.
Yeah.
All those sports, you need your athleticism in order to be at the top level. You can have the fundamentals, but for you to be at the top level, you need you need to have some athleticism. So when you get past 30, that athleticism start to decline. Your reflexes start to slow down. Your speed start to slow down. Your strength start to weaken up a little bit. So it's every sport. Once you get past that 30 mark, you towards the end of your career.
But brother D Freeze, you know what the problem is, right? Everything you say is right. I agree with that. But this time, when they go to 30, where's the fundamentals at? Back then, you right what you're saying, but at least in like 2 or 3 more years, they relied on fundamentals, and they got them through, and they retired. Right now, deep play, athletic is gone. It is gone.
You know what the problem is? The problem is all of these guys are taught the fundamental. Males and females, they all are taught the fundamentals. They taught the fundamentals when they first get into the sport. The problem is when they get to that high level, they rely on the athleticism so much that they forget the fundamentals. It's not that they don't have it, they forget them. So that's the reason why Tim Duncan was good for so long, is because he was a fundamental player. He never had the athleticism that everybody else had. He was strictly fundamentals. He was one of the few guys. Most of his shots was a bank shot. He was hitting off the backboard. Everybody else was trying to hit straight net. He like, nah, that square is there for a reason. You hit it in that square, 9 times out of 10, you're going to make the bucket. So let me aim for this square. Forget trying to hit all net. I just need to make the bucket. And that's the reason why he was able to stay good for so long, is because he was strictly off fundamentals. his game was strictly predicated to fundamentals. Everybody else's game is pretty much predicated to athleticism. And so they have the fundamentals, but when you rely on athleticism for so long, that fundamentals it's almost like riding a bike. If you don't ride a bike for so long, when you were younger, you can bunny hop, you can pop willies and all that stuff. But you go 10, 15 years without riding a bike, yeah, you know how to ride it, but you don't know how to pop no willies, you don't know how to bunny hop and all that. You don't know how to do none of those tricks that you did when you were younger doing all that because you didn't do it. You didn't keep doing it. You went away from it. You stopped doing it. So when you stop doing it, you forget how to do it. You forget how to balance the bike on that back tire to keep the wheelie up. You forget how to lift your front tire and then pop the back tire up to do that bunny hop. So it's the same way. If you don't do it for a certain amount of time, it starts to go away because your brain is automatically going to forget that. It's going to rely on what it knows, what it's been doing on a regular basis. That's what your brain is going to rely on. And so when that starts to go away, your brain knows what it want to do. Your body just physically can't do it anymore.
You know what, brother D Freeze? You are absolutely right. I don't mind telling my age. I'm 58. I'm old ass and everything. I mean, you know, I might, but you know, it was one time. I never forget. Coco Team was on her way down here on Sigma, so I was getting some stuff, right? Usually I run to get the bus. You know, I see the bus, I get it. Man, I trying to run. I mean, I dare. Man, my said, no, you're not. You wait for the next bus. But see, if I wait for the next bus, right? Because I remember it was a accident. That's another 45 minutes instead of 15 minutes. But God bless it, I was dragging. Yeah. I was like, I got on the bus. I'm like this, like, bro. My stop right there. I said, beep, beep. I was like, yo, I got the bus. I said, you got to give me some time to get up. He said, brother, I see you. I know because I drive the bus too. Cause I'm sorry. Next few stops, I got to pull up and stretch and walk. The people that the way they be late. So I understand with you, bro. Matter of fact, he got off the bus because it was a place named Rick Steaks. He said, I got to get me a cheesesteak. They just had to. And I'm telling you, usually when I go to the bus, it takes me like maybe tops. If I walk, if there's no try, I'll get home like in 3-4 minutes. Man, it took me doggone 25 minutes. And put my key in the door, man. I put the thing on the table. I call, I said, she said, you got home? I said, yeah, I'm tired. She said, because I was supposed to cook. She said, do you bring me? I said, yes, you can. You. And then it took me almost 30 minutes to put the stuff up.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it be like that. Like when I was younger, I can do a back flip, a back no hand flip. I know damn well if I go out there and try to do that shit, I'll break my damn neck. I wouldn't even try to do it. I'm not trying to do that shit now.
No. I don't care. Be like this. They say, "Yo, what you?"
I know what to do in my head, but I don't even trust my legs to go ahead and get me enough height to be able to do it. In order for me to do that, you got to have a mattress out there or whatever. So if I fall, at least I'm gonna be straight when I fall.
Sometimes
I'm not trusting that ground.
See, there's only one step. Like when you open the front door, I open one step, apartment right there. Oh, I trip over a step.
Right.
So I'm like, what the fuck going on here? Yo, I got you in the house, man.
Yeah.
Even like I take my walks and stuff. You know, walk up. I said, shoot, I turn around the corner and everything. That's
right.
Like, yo. And I used to walk. I walked. But I said, yeah, but I'm traveling. I leave ahead time. They said the train you can listen. I don't care. The motherfucking train leave 4 o'clock. I'm gonna leave the house here like 10 o'clock. I'm an old ass motherfucker. It's gonna take me some time to get it. Walk to the damn bus. It might take 2 hours to walk. Probably like 15, 20 minutes. It will take me a few hours walking that motherfucker. Long as I get there, I said train people. Oh, 4 o'clock. I'm at the stand about at least up at 4 o'clock. I'm at the stand at 3:45. So when I walk, I take my time and I rest. I said, shoot, crazy.
That's why. Like I love.
So father time is real.
Yeah, I love bowling and I love skating. That's why I gotta go skating at least once a year and go bowling at least once a year, because I know if I don't do it, like especially skating, you gotta be in shape to do it, and you gotta know what you're doing on those skates, or you will bust your ass. And it's nothing worse than trying to show off and everybody sitting there watching you and you bust your ass in front of everybody. That's the most
right.
Especially like somebody like me, because I know all these little tricks and stuff, and I'd be sitting there trying to show off, and I bust my ass. I'd be like, man, I'm ready to get off these skates. Put these shits up. I'm ready to go. I'm not standing here.
Mm-hmm. I can't do it.
That's the problem with a lot of people. They rely on that athleticism, and once it's gone, they don't know how to tap back into those fundamentals because they didn't use it in so long. But that's also fault of the coaches, because the coaches need to continue on teaching them the fundamentals. Even though you got an NFL player, you got an NBA player, whatever, they still need to learn those fundamentals.
He left out.
Yeah, they still need to learn the fundamentals, or they still need to practice on the fundamentals, because once that athleticism leave, they ain't gonna be no good. Look at Roy Jones. I know Roy Jones was taught fundamentals when he started boxing, but once his athleticism was gone, Roy Jones was no good. He was no good anymore. And he was one of the best fighters. A lot of people say he's one of the best fighters of all times at 160 pounds. But once he lost that athleticism, he was no good anymore. You mute. I can't hear you.
I was mute. I had to mute.
Oh, there you go.
No, it was me. I said I was a big Roy Jones fan, still is.
Yeah, I was a huge Roy Jones fan. But I knew once he started getting older, because I was young when Roy Jones was in his prime, because Roy Jones is like almost 60 years old. I'm at 48, so he got me by almost 20 years. Well, almost 15 years, because his birthday is the same as mine. He got me by like almost 15 years. So when he was in his prime, Roy Jones was unstoppable. I didn't see nobody beat Roy Jones in his prime. But once he got older, because he got beat by Antonio Tarver like 2000, I want to say 2004, 2005. He got beat by Antonio Tarver, somewhere around there, maybe 2006. Yeah. It was somewhere around. I can't remember the exact year. By then, I had already been out of high school for 10 years, 11 years. I graduated in 94. So I had already been out of school for like 10, 11 years. I was 28 at the time. So when Roy Jones lost, he had to be close to 40. He was like 36, 37 when he lost to Antonio Tarver.
Yeah.
It's just when you get to that certain age, you don't know when Father Time is going to show up. When he shows up, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Only thing you can do.
I remember when he fought Glenn Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
And he lost him. Now, Glenn Johnson, I'm not saying Glenn Johnson is a slouch. He's not. But Roy Jones, when I seen that was painful.
Yeah.
That was painful for me. I'm like,
yeah, like when he lost to Antonio Tarver, I said, okay, he got caught with a lucky shot. He didn't see the shot coming. He got caught with a lucky shot. But when he got knocked out by Glenn Robinson, Glenn Johnson, I was like, yeah, he's done. He got caught with the same exact shot. He's done. Glenn Johnson caught him with the same exact shot.
same as actually, yeah.
I say, anytime you get caught with the same exact shot by a total different fighter, that means your reflexes is gone. Because Glenn Johnson wasn't bigger than taller than Roy. Glenn Johnson didn't have a longer arm reach than Roy. Glenn Johnson wasn't faster than Roy. Glenn Johnson just had the fundamentals, and Roy reflexes wasn't there anymore. His reflexes was gone. He might have seen the shot. He just couldn't get out of the way of it.
Get out of the way of it. Yeah, because when I seen that fight, brother, I was like this. I was like this, like. Like I said, I'm a big Roy Jones. I remember Roy Jones when I used to watch him in Florida. He used to fight for the Golden Gloves and going to Olympics. So I follow Roy Jones since 85, 86. So I actually Roy Jones. So that was a pain. That was painful for me. Like,
yeah.
And then we don't forget when he got screwed at the '88 Olympics in Seoul, South Korea.
Like I remember when he lost to Antonio Tarver. I didn't actually watch the fight because I think I was at work that day. I think I was at work that night, and I had got off probably like 2:00 in the morning, and my best friend from Philly, he knew that I liked Roy Jones, and he was a Bernard Hopkins fan because Bernard Hopkins is from Philly, so he was a Bernard Hopkins fan, and I used to always tease him how Roy Jones washed Bernard Hopkins. And when Roy Jones got knocked out by Antonio Tarver, he called me up. He like, yeah, your boy lost. I'm like, who are you talking about? He like, Roy Jones, he just got knocked out. And so I turned on ESPN and I was like, man, get off my phone. like, get off my phone. Right, oh, you mad now? You mad? I like, nigga, I just got off work. You calling me about Roy Jones? I think it's somebody that I knew personally that got knocked out. I was like, what are you talking? And I saw Roy Jones get knocked out. I was like, man, get off my phone. I was pissed off. Yeah. I was mad for the simple fact I didn't see the fight. For one, I had to work. And then the second of all, he got knocked out. I was like, man, get off my phone. I ain't trying to talk to you.
That's how I felt when he lost to Glenn Johnson. I went to somebody's house in Queens. And I think that they was like, I grew up with him in Brooklyn when he got a nice house in Queens. So that's how I go out there. And when I see that, I was like, man, fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all, man. What? Yo, we'll take. I don't want you to take me home. Fuck it. I'll take the bus to the motherfucking train to go to Brooklyn. Fuck y'all, man. I don't want to hear that shit from Glenn Johnson.
Yeah, after he lost to Glenn Johnson, I still like Roy. I just wasn't following Roy that often as I did before because I knew it was over for him. I was like, he's done. When he got knocked out by Glenn Johnson, I was like, yeah, he's done. I wasn't really. Matter of fact, I hadn't seen another fight from Roy. The next time I seen Roy in the ring was when he had that exhibition with Mike Tyson. That was the next time that I seen him in the ring. After that Glenn Johnson fight, I hadn't seen Roy in the ring since until he got in the fight with Mike Tyson. I didn't even know Roy Jones was still fighting all the way up until last year. He just had a fight last year.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was still fighting. I mean, I knew that he was fighting last year, but I didn't know it was an actual fight. I thought it was an exhibition. I didn't know it was an actual fight. I'm like, why are you still fighting? You supposed to be a trainer or whatever. Why are you still fighting? I mean, it ain't doing that. Ain't nobody. I didn't even know he had fought until somebody said something. I mean, I didn't know he was fighting until somebody said something. Like I said, I thought it was an exhibition. They were like, "Nah, it's a real fight." I'm like, who the fuck is fighting Roy Jones? I don't even know who his opponent was. I just know that it was an actual fight, and I looked at his box rec because I thought they was tripping. I looked at box rec, and it was on box rec. I'm like, Roy Jones, you 56, 57 years old. You still now he gotta be. Yeah, he gotta be like 58, 59.
Yeah, he around my age. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, you ain't nowhere in the world you supposed to be still fighting. That's like Mike Tyson about to get in the ring with Jake Paul. Now his is an exhibition, but I'm like, why? You waited all this time to start doing exhibition. What's the point? You should have been doing exhibition after you had retired if you want to continue doing it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, each his own. I'm not interested in seeing none of that stuff at all.
Yeah, I know, man. All right, yeah. So yeah, welcome to my channel on the Red Doctors. Y'all truth, no one Grinda, one of the best case secrets of social media. We got my brother D Free Moses up in here. So when we gonna do the chop up, brother? D Free Moses. I'd say.
You said when what?
We gonna do the chop up.
You gotta let me know a day and a time. You gotta let me know a day and a time so I can make do, because I'll be doing this this other boxing channel Monday through Thursday, and then I do my football on Thursday. I do my football.
What about tonight?
Tonight, what time?
No, tonight. Bob. I said about like 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:05, something like that.
We could do it. We could do it. Let's do it around 9. Be that way.
Okay, no, 9:05, right?
Yeah, that way, because I'll be done with my other channel. I'll be done with that, and then I can still do the chop up while I'm on the road taking my wife to work. I can still do it on my phone.
You sure? Cause we could, if you want to wait till later, we can do it like 10.
I mean, if you want to do it at 10, I mean, it's fine. Like I said, I could do it from my phone. That's fine.
You sure?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, all I just need you to do, send me a picture of to my email, and let the people know on your side that you're gonna do a chopper with me tonight. That'd be good. Promote that. No?
Okay. Yeah, I'll send that over there to you.
Yeah, send it to me, man. You give me a nice picture now. Don't give me no scary pictures. Oh,
I don't have those scary pictures. I mean, I can send a picture of me in my uniform.
No, we don't want don't send me no po shit. Not this channel. Don't send me no po shit.
I see you that daggone picture of me in my uniform. You be like, oh no, this nigga about to interview the police? Hell no.
Yeah, I ain't no, exactly. Yeah, no.
Like, let me take this joint off. This joint
will be in my po shit, man.
This one joint when I'm in my uniform. This joint be having niggas nervous as a bell. They be like, man, hell nah.
Nah, we good. I'm glad I got to know you. No, don't send me that. I walk down the street. Let me see. Well, how's
I got this one.
No, that's all right. Send me over to a good picture down. You get the tag, yo, Grind. You po that? Nah, that's all right.
Yeah, they be like, hold up, this nigga he interviewing the police.
Like, hey, you never know. Probably be a lot of them come on there. Oh yeah. Nah, that's all right. Now you send me a different picture. Well, now we could do it on. How's 9:35?
Okay.
9:35.
That's cool.
I know this like spare the moment family, but there are some choppers I do that's planned, and there's some that what are you laughing for?
I'm looking at a picture of me and my little brother when we was young. We was sitting on Santa Claus' lap. I was like I had to be every bit a good 3 or 4 years old. My brother was like 1. Damn, you know this was the 70s. You know this was 70s. Just by the clothes that we got on, you could tell this is the 70s. Look at this joint right here.
Damn, yo.
That's me in the blue. That's my brother in the Browns.
I know ABC 1, 2, 3. Nah, dog. I'm just a capital bill shit. God damn. Oh, now don't show me no shit, because you making me look fucking like. Don't show me no shit. Yeah, you making me look like Uncle. Nah, I ain't no uncle.
That's when niggas say, "Oh, D-Free, you ain't got no good hair." Nigga, my hair was
curly. Yeah, good hair. You got that pretty shit.
My hair was curly.
Yeah. Little girl go through your hair and say, "Oh, you got some nice shit." Then I bet you this should be beating up them little boys back then too. Don't tell me they ain't do it. They didn't do it. But get back what you were saying. There are some chop-ups that I plan, and there are some that I plan the last minute. And so I just want people to know that, And so this is he big promised me that he gonna do a chopper. I didn't let him know when's a good time, because I know he's a busy man. He's a fan. You gotta understand, y'all. Ojo Sai, he's a family man. He run his own business and stuff. So I know that he don't care, but but I gotta consider that. He married, so you gotta consider that, y'all. So so sometimes you cannot think of just yourself. I want to do this with that. So I gotta make sure that I gotta check the heifer, because you gotta check the wife, think his wife work. You know what I'm saying? Do the fan bit, and then he do what he gotta do. So I gotta respect that. So so y'all have to understand how I go about doing things. So I gotta ask. So if y'all don't like what I say, he's a family man. So I gotta respect that. He's married, happily married. I gotta respect that. That's how I do it. Don't go on what you respect my doggone time. If I ain't say I ain't fucking do it, I ain't fucking do it. Respect my motherfucking time. I get to you when I get to you.
Huh? Can you go get a pack of these for Daisha? All right. Dream crying.
Yeah.
So 9:35 is good, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, you got my email, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just send a picture through the email, right? And I do my thing then. And all I'm just saying, just let people know on your end that you're gonna chop it up with me on my channel tonight at 9:35. And plus, I need questions from you. Questions. So for ask questions, I want you to ask questions about me. I do. So get your stuff.
I mean, I ask questions. It ain't no problem.
Yeah, ask questions. I might have to get these little tastes, because I know these free questions. It's gonna be like, so if y'all see me doing this, y'all know that. That's my brother. That's my brother here. But that's how my chop up. That's how I run my chop ups. Engaging. So it would be an honor. Yo, Joseph, it'd be an honor to to chop it up with you here, brother. I really appreciate that. Thanks for playing. He introduced me to you, and I see this brother face to face and stuff. Yo, this motherfucker got muscles here, muscles there, muscles there. And shit. He even got muscle in his head. You can't even see it, because he got the shit right there. That motherfucker. I said, God damn! I touched that, and I'm gonna tell you. He brought me a doggone punch. He brought me some doggone punch in New York. That even had goddamn muscles. I said, God damn, what the fuck going on? I'm old, so I feel what's going No, but all jokes aside, though, that he's a good brother right there, and the thing about this, that I'm gonna talk more about this tonight. That I said that black men that don't take care of their families, and he's one of the brothers that take care of his family, and he served his, and he take care of our community, and he knows that being an officer, being law enforcement, could be detrimental to our people, and he out there making a difference. and we got to salute that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna do more tonight anyway while we do the chop up and stuff like that. But I just want people to give a grasp about it that us as black men, no matter what we do, we are doing things ahead. We do support our families. We do take care of the community. Even like brother, like me live by myself, I do whatever I can to help. So this gonna be great tonight and stuff like that. And you, whoever D Freeze do this, that you better watch out. Your ass gonna be that's a little muscle. That's a little muscle, motherfucker.
I'm about to get ready to the store for my granddaughter.
Okay, make your last remarks, please, brother.
All right, no problem. I got you.
Make your last remarks. I'm ready to close it out. What you get ready to say? I'm ready to close it out.
You said you ready for me to do what?
I'm ready for you. No, I'm ready to close out. Make your last remarks.
Oh man, I mean you already know. Y'all tune in later. Y'all gonna hear the real rough, rugged, and raw D Free.
And then also that he might bring some realness out of number one grinder and shit. I mean, he might bring some things out of them. Oh shit, number one grinder. Yeah, he D Free brought
that. Y'all gonna hear some dark, deep secrets from underrated. Some stuff y'all ain't know he had hiding up under there. I'm gonna tell Coca-Tina to tune in. Now you might want to tune in. You're gonna hear some stuff you ain't heard before.
What be here, man? Hey, look, like the old people say, old people. Nah, but send me that picture. But tonight, Ojo, so tonight is going down 9:35 tonight. Me and D Free's gonna do chop up on this channel. Sooner or later, he will let other people know on his channel to come over here tonight. So he gonna definitely let people. He gonna definitely let people know. Please come here 9:35 on my end. 9:35 tonight. I will chop it up with my brother D Freeze here. And so I gotta, as soon as he send me the picture, I gotta set it up. Please, family, please pass this out. Pass it out. It's very, very important. You see, we always said brothers do not engage. This is very important. So get this out. Get it out. 9:35 is going down, y'all. All right.
All right.
And I'll wait for you to send the picture. You got like I said, you got my email, right?
Yeah, I'm about to send it to you now.
All right, do that. And then after that, I'm gonna set it up and everything. Then you handle your business on your side. 9:35 tonight. This is the last of New York Liberty 2024 WNBA champions. Salute and congratulations to them and stuff. I know y'all gonna see some people that even like. So. They'll be like, I know you ain't no D Freeze. I say, yes, I do. That's right. I'm gonna send the cops at y'all too. I'm gonna send D Freeze at your house. Watch. He'll assault your house. You mess with my brother in the ring. No, I ain't messing with him. Please, I don't like cuffs. You can get cuffs right now. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, you know what? I gave you my other email. I'm sitting here looking on this email. I gave you my other email. Okay.
Yeah, send that. Yeah. So I can plug that in.
There you go, right here. I got it right here. Let me go to my photos.
I know you'll get in touch with Clarence. Let them know that you're gonna do a chopper with me tonight. So I know that you want to take me. I am cool. Yeah. What's going down tonight? 9:30. Family 9:35.
I'm gonna send 2 photos. You pick which one you want to use. I'm gonna send.
I'll probably take one of those photos and use for the background. So let's see.
I'm gonna send the street. I'm gonna send the street D free, and I'm gonna send the business D free.
I gotta find out which one I'm gonna put on the thumbnail. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Well, I ain't gonna say street D free. It's the YouTube D free, and then it's the business D free.
It is D free. There you go.
I say it that way. But I just sent them to you on your email. You should be getting them in a second.
Okay, hold on before we close. Let me see. Before we close it out. Let's see. Let's see it. Let's see. Oh man. Hold on, family. Before we get off here. Cause after this, I'm gonna set this up so you sent it to me?
Yep, I sent it as a reply to the link you sent me when you was talking about Devontae Adams. I sent it as a reply.
My email?
Yeah, your email. You emailed it to me. It says your email address. Let me see. Yeah, that's your email address.
I didn't get it. Hold on.
JTB.
Okay. Yeah. It just yeah. No, it just pop up my phone. Just pop up. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. So it's 2 photos. You can use whichever one you want.
Yeah, one of those I'm gonna use in the background.
Okay.
I mean,
all right, that's a bet.
That's good. That sound good to you?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Before D Freeze get out of here, 9:35. The man right here will chop it up with me on the Darkest Round Table. 9:35. He gonna later on. He gonna do off his end. He gonna let people know from his end to come over here. So show up. So show up.
Either y'all show up or y'all will be subpoenaed in court.
And I cannot help it. Hey, don't ask me. You better come. Because when that man subpoena you ain't getting out.
All right.
Don't call me. Because he warned you at 2:57 p.m. Don't call me. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. It's going down tonight. We're going D-Freeze will be here chopping up on the Darkest Round Table 9:35 tonight. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. On that, congratulations, hometown, New York Liberty got the first WNBA championship. They have been in the finals. They haven't won it and everything, but they got it this year. Thank you. Hometown all day. Always gonna rep New York. New York always right here. You know, shout out to Coco Tina too. We're gonna be shout out to Coco Tina. We're gonna be some more adventures coming up here. And just understand this that I'm talking about people of humanity. But I gotta say this, especially us as a people. You see how this election trying to break us apart, especially the black man and the black woman. We gotta close that gap, y'all. Enough is enough, y'all. Enough is enough. And I know there are some people that's not willing to say, even in throughout humanity too, goes for humanity too. Goes for humanity, the rest of the people to humanity. But I especially want to talk about people. What Obama has said that disrespectful. What another ones that follow suit with President Obama. They ain't got no respect for you. And they are mostly, let me tell you something. And there are some people say, "Oh, black women ain't sticking up for black men." No, y'all telling a lie. There are black women are stepping up right now, saying enough's enough. Leave us alone. Stop picking on us. Stop disrespecting us. And I'm not saying that our black women or even black women is never speak up for us, because they have. But you got to understand how this media is trying to sanction their force. But they coming out and say enough is enough. And us as men, especially us as black men, we gotta protect these women, y'all. Because in society, since they going against the grain, you won't say nothing about the black man, because we gonna still disrespect them. And they are, even women don't look like us, still disrespect us. Neither there are some women that looks like us do disrespect. But majority of the black women say no. Stop disrespect us as black men. Stop. It's not right. And I salute to your women. I salute to your sisters. I salute to you got other women that saying the same thing too. Leave us alone. Leave black men alone. I thank y'all too. And even their brothers that saying the same thing. Nah, I thank you too. So now we talking about women, but there are women that are stepping up. And I dedicate this live to the New York Liberty women's team, but also dedicate for the women that are standing up. They stand up and say, we need men. They stand up and say, I don't care about the other women. The other one could be the enemy. I'm not the enemy. I'm right here with you. Let me in. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to do whatever I can to protect you. And it goes for the people. I'm talking about the ones in the man team, but especially I'm talking about one eye people. The ones I'm talking about for our people. You stand up and be right. Stand up and be counted. That's how through God and my late parents had taught me. Through my late uncle and through my late auntie Ruth. God bless them. Even Uncle Radius and all that, I haven't seen them because I've been in the South. I ain't been down South for years. But they on what they showed me. I mean, they showed my brothers and sisters, yes, but I'm just talking me. I've been around strong women, strong women that want to protect men. That my first cousin, most of my first cousins are women. They want to protect us as men, protect their cousins, protect their brothers. Make sure to look out for certain things, just as my late mother, my late auntie Ruth, and my other auntie, Aunt Nana, and Aunt Deborah. In their own way, let me sure to watch out for certain things. I mean, certain things the women try to do to you. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Tracy Wallace. Shout out to you, Tracy Wallace. And I always show so I'm not saying I know everything. No, I'm not saying everything, but I'm just saying like this. There are women that willing to say no. Leave our men alone. And that's what the black woman been saying through decades. Leave our men alone. Because it's with it. Leave our black man alone. Leave men alone, period. But I'm just talking about what President Obama is saying, because he's talking about black men, not other men. Leave our men alone. And this other black man said, leave my brother alone. Enough is enough. That's what they're saying. Society, wicked society, that's who y'all are. enough is enough. And your simps, y'all gonna get done too. Real woman said, enough is enough. So y'all diversers and y'all wicked women that wants to believe that the black man need to die, and you got other women out here don't believe, and I'm talking humanity, don't believe the man shouldn't exist. Tick, 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 tick. Time is running out. You better change your ways. You better manifest what God given you. And your simps, y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it. And I could be mean if I want, but I could say this. I hope God have mercy. Because as me being imperfect, I ain't having no sympathy for you. I don't have no sympathy the ones I just talked about. I don't have no sympathy for you. I don't have no sympathy to y'all simps, emotional ones. Still, I don't have no sympathy y'all chasing that imaginary puss. I don't have no sympathy for you because if you don't put God first, if you don't put no God first, what order you think you're going to be in? What do you think your life is going to be? I'm gonna tell you one thing. You ain't gonna be right up. You ain't gonna be around in history. You better get in God's order and fight for the man and woman beat together. In case you procreate and keep it together. That's like I coined years ago. Simple hoes. These simps are simple hoes. You're hoeing yourself. For what? For a woman that wants to dominate your life. What kind of man you are. What kind of human being you are. Just as these women, they talking about, I'd rather deal with I'd rather deal with a bear than a real man. But see, young women, you love them fun boys, but you love them flower boys, huh? You love them flower boys instead of the real man because the real man is threat. Because the real man, we stay on morals of values and convictions. Because you know where it comes from? It comes through our parents, but God comes right here, trickling down. Because we understand we have value. The woman has value too. See, when y'all fail to understand, I'm talking about the ones that are evil. I'm just mentioning like 2 or 3 minutes ago. See, when you go against God's order, nothing good ain't gonna happen to you. You can say, you judging no one granted, not judge. I'm telling you, I know it. You gotta transform and do what God said. You better respect the ones that I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say all the old ones, and you know, old ones because some of the old ones they ain't doing right either. So I'm talking about the ones you better respect that because it comes from God. You better respect that. I'm talking about man or woman, black man or black woman. You better respect that. You better respect that one right there, significant one or where the significant one right there. You better respect that man or woman. You better respect that. God's blessing right there. You abandon it, take it right away from you. What you gonna say then? I always say the broader road is easy to destruction, to madness. The narrow road that you stay online, keep you disciplined, keep you ready. Understand that. Everything what I'm saying, it goes for me too. Yes, it does. It goes for me too. But you better understand. I ain't afraid no man. I ain't afraid no woman. I ain't afraid of this evil system. Standing for do what's right. And even the ones that don't have a voice and they trying to find a way to stand and do what's right. You stand with them. All abundance ain't good abundance, y'all. Better know where the source comes from. The devil come every shape and form, y'all. You better understand that. You better know what abundance that you getting. You better know it. All abundance is good abundance. I'm trying to tell you. Thick listening, vision clear. Let God manifest through us. Right thing. And you get threatened, oh, I'm going through this and that. Hey, you know why? Because we want to do things the right way. And sometimes we don't even want to okay. Because no one grinding here, I'm trying to do things the right way. Always been like that, but I'm just saying. I look at the system right now, evil system right now. What else you could do to me? I ain't afraid of no system. I ain't afraid of people that carry out this evilness around the world, man or woman. I'm not afraid of that. For what? Because through God, my late parents have helped me, and other people have helped me. Yes, I have my share of loss, no doubt about that. But I'm here now. What else you can do to me? What else you could do to me? Just trying to be on point, family. Wherever you go, do and surrounded by good people. They don't have to have a lot of money. Around good people. Because God put them in your life for a purpose, y'all. Better understand that. Like I said, God abundance overrides everything. And like I said before, I'm going to repeat it again. All abundance ain't good abundance. You better understand that there is a difference from right and wrong. There's a difference of goodness and falseness. There's a difference of good and evil. There's no between. We better understand that. We better understand that. Again, sister cynical one. I will be back tonight. I'm gonna do a chop up with my brother D Freeze, 9:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to set it up right now. 9:35 tonight, Eastern Standard Time. I will chop it up with my brother D Freeze on the Darkness Round Table. Please pass the word out. It's going down. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. 9:35 tonight. I will chop it up with my brother D Freeze. 9:35 tonight. Like I said, after this, I'm gonna rest a little while. But after I get on, I'm gonna set it up and stuff so that could be ready. So it'll be ready. But stay tuned for that. Let's do things God's way. Everything gonna be all right. And so a salute. And again, I dedicate this live to the women today. I appreciate y'all. Bottom of my heart. Salute to congratulations to the 2024 WNBA champs. Hometown, New York Liberty. Shout out to Coco Tina. Auntie Ruth. Yes, the nephew is doing his thing. Grandma, my late grandmother, you know, they was borderline feminists, but they protect our men. They protect the men in the family. So get them. I gotta get them shout out. It was hard because they ain't like, man, but they did this earth for something. So I got respect for that, despite I ain't really get along with them. We're keeping a buck with y'all. So, but mommy, you've been gone for 5 years. Besides daddy, my late father, you need baby still stand up against this evil system in your own way has shown me how to go about doing it through God, through Jehovah. I wish you're here to see it. Walk to the battle of righteousness. They're trying to come after you, need baby and others. But I'm here. What? Females, what's good? Salute to the homie. Salute to my Florida family. Oh yeah, Venus, come back tonight, 9:35 p.m. Eastern Time. I will chop it up with the one and only D Freeze. But get your mind right. Thank you, mom and dad. Thank you, Auntie Ruth, my late Auntie Ruth, my late Uncle Pete. Thank my cousins. Thank all my cousins. Thank y'all. Thank all my aunts. The ones that still here and the one passed away. Aunt Deborah and Aunt Annette. Thanks for all my family. Thank y'all, the ones who believe me. Thanks for my brothers and sisters. Even some I don't see, Miss Cool. Yeah, D Freeze tonight, 9:35. I'm the realest that you ever gonna see. Because I don't hide from my flaws. I know I'm imperfect, but I'm that one that willing to fight for you. I'll fight for you. Especially I know they try to take advantage of you. I'm that one. That's what my parents instilled in me. Other people I mentioned instilled in me. And that person trying to do what's right, and then you got somebody trying to punk them. No, you take up for them. Because sometimes they don't even have they don't have nobody to go for them. And it's true. I salute to your women, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank your women, man. Thank you. It's a cynical one. Thank you. The cynical one. Thank you. And the ones I miss, y'all know who y'all are. Thank y'all. Salute to the women. Salute to the women. Salute to the women. One more time. I will chop it up with D Freeze 9:35 tonight. I'm going to set it up and get it going. So, yes, congratulations. Yes, yes, sir. I will chop with D Freeze tonight, 9:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be epic. All right? It's going to be epic. So as soon as y'all see it, share it out. Pass it out, y'all. I should have it done maybe between like 7 to 5 o'clock, maybe 4 it depends, but late by 5 o'clock. So whatever you see it post up, share it out. Share it out. Share it out. Get it out there, right? Thank y'all. Salute to the women. This one is go. See y'all back at 9:35. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. This one is Ghost.